Hi guys, how are you? Happy Day of the Dead. I hope that you are doing great and you remember how to subtract. If you do not remember how to subtract, don't worry. I'm going to show you and refresh your memory of how you can do to subtract properly. Remember that in third grade, we always have to borrow. Why? Because it's part of the subtraction process. You need to always borrow and check your work. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to give you one example, and I'm also going to give you some examples so you can practice at home by yourself. Okay? So let's start, guys, with my first example. Subtraction with borrowing. If you wonder what does it mean, the green stick, that's my magic sticks. So remember guys, whenever I borrow, I always need to use my magic stick. So whenever I read 512 take away 378. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is put the greatest on the top. My greatest will be 512 and the least will be 378. So remember guys that I always need to borrow and I need to use my place value in order to be able to borrow. Once I have my place value, the first thing that I need to do is borrow, right? So the 8 will go to my 10th place and we'll borrow 1. So 1 minus 1, it's 0 because I'm borrowing 1. So I borrow 1 from the 1/10 becomes a 0. And the one that I borrow goes next door. Once I have the 1, my number goes up. So becomes a 2. It's no longer, the 2 is no longer a 2, it's a 12. So now the 7 goes to the 5 and asks the 5, hi 5, can I borrow 1? And the 5 will say, yes, you can. So now the 5 is no longer a 5, it's a 4. And the one that I borrow goes next door, okay? So now it's no longer 2, it's 12, it's no longer 1, it's 10, and it's no longer 5, it's 4. Once I'm done with this step, I need to start thinking about 8 in my head to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 4 more to go into 12. 7 in my head to 10 will be 8, 9, 10. 3 more. And 3 in my head to 4, only 1. Once I am done, remember that another important step that I need to always remember is to check my work. And how do I check my work? Super easy, guys. Remember that you need to color code it. So the number that you get on top has to be the answer on your addition. This number remains in the same place. And my result goes on top. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy the same numbers. Green, green, pink, pink, and I will add. Okay, so now let's start checking. 4 plus 8 equals 12. And I have one more. 7 plus 3, 10. Plus 1, 11. And I have one more. 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 500. How do I know that I did right, guys? It's because my answer and the number on top are the same. So that means that my answer is correct, okay? Also, for some of my kids, I remember during class, I said to you that you can actually use the reverse subtraction. And how does it work this one? For my kids that love to add, what you can only do, remember that you use the same colors. So you need to get the total, which is 512. I'm gonna put it right here. I will put the number that I have right here, which is 378. And another way to find the answer, guys, is putting the numbers that are missing to get the total. Okay, so which number I need to add to the 8 to make 12? Yes, you're right. If I add 4, I'll get 12. Then I have one more right here. So 7 plus 1 is 8. Which number do I need to put right here to make 11? Okay, so 3 is correct. So 7 plus 3 plus 1 equal 11, and I have one more. So 3 plus 1, 4. Which number I need to put here to make a 5? Correct, 1. So now, guys, as you can see, my answer right here is the same as the answer that I got at the beginning. Okay, so I want you to watch the video, guys, as many times as you need. And for special work, you can actually take a picture of these exercises. So I want you to practice by yourself at home another subtractions so you can practice and be an expert using borrowing. Okay, copy this on your journal or in a piece of paper and try by yourself. Don't forget to always check your work, or you can use reverse. Check your work or reverse operation, check your work or reverse, and check your work or reverse, okay? Do your best and become an expert on borrowing. Okay, guys, so you have a special practice today to do at home. Please take your time, watch the video as many times as you need, and become an expert on borrowing, okay? See you next time, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. Bye-bye.